Did that work? Am I moving or am I still? Well, I'm here. I'm naught for naught. So am I moving? Can you hear me? Hi, NFJ. Am I moving? Can you hear me? Was it worth restarting? Yes. Hi, Redneck. How you doing? Slight problem with the other stream, apparently. I was still talking. I was even dancing. I was doing some, but apparently I was frozen. Can't remember the song now. How's the song go? Diddle-doo, diddle-doo. Yeah, I'll do some of those. Good to have you back. Don't know what happened though. So I'll wait till a few others get here. Oh, thanks for the like. That was quick. How's it going, Redneck? So yes, the future. I must have been in the future then, because you're trying to catch up with me. I was frozen. Let it go, let it go. So probably, the chase will be more historic than the Titanic for the right reasons. No sinking there. Those people that are still fighting about a chest is just unreal. Just crazy. Roll call cooey. Hi, David. Yeah, we all here. Hi, Nikki. I've got more people here than I had before. Or you were here and I couldn't see you. I was still talking and obviously frozen. So just wait for a few more if they are daring to try again. Nice to see you, Nikki. It's been a while. Frank, I can see you. Well, your fault. Yeah, I bet you wish you couldn't. Hi, Frank. I'm trying to say to people that this is not as small as people are making it out to be. And this is just, making it happen. The chaos that you're supposed to have. And, I have no issues with K-Pro, Cynthia, Ben, those people in the chase that are doing and saying what they're doing. It's just none at all. Whether, they're following the Forrest plan, I don't know. Only Forrest will know what he is not antagonistic to. So Forrest doesn't make plans because they're antagonistic to freedom. So, but he did mention that he always has a way out if he does make a plan. So this chase was all about making it happen. And if you're going to make it happen, then there has to be a plan. There has to be. Can't make it happen without knowing what the end goal is going to be and how you're going to reach that end goal. And then make statements like, who will help Chaos or Embroidery? Round 2, ding ding. Hi, Tim. All right. So, yeah, I'm thinking all good. Dave will tell you I've had issues with the internet more than once. It's, I don't know. I don't know whether it's the area that I'm living in, whether it's, the house that I'm in and, where I've situated the modem and the laptop, or whether my laptop's on its way out, or I don't know. But I fight with the laptop every day. David B will tell you. In my opinion, only haven't figured out when he will show up. I haven't figured out. I think. Well, we've discussed it, me and Davey, not too long ago. To be fair, because that's the one thing that I more than anything wanted to do. Meet Forrest, and not give them the bracelet back in the mail, and warm up to it. Otherwise, it gets abstract, and all those things that Forrest talked about. I wanted to do, and in our opinion, Denver Airport would be a great place to start. Richard's back. Glenna, hi, how you doing? Yeah, I get that feeling every day. I think, and it probably is my computer. To be fair, as I said before, once I go on the internet, the what's it called, device manager thing tells me there's like 23 Internet Explorer pages open, and there aren't 23. But it, everything runs at about 100%, 100% memory, 100% computer, blah blah blah. And then people say, "Have I got a water feature going?" And I haven't. It's the computer working really, really hard and making a noise. And I've tried to close them, through, end task and that, but they just keep coming back. So I do the best I can. You want to be there too? Yeah, I really, really want to be there. Really, really. Richard, whatever is ailing you, I hope leaves you soon. And I don't want to go down the indie bit, the Fisher King or whatever. So maybe you will be INFJ. Hopefully. That's three of us that believe. So, the time and the place. Just got to drag Davy B on the way round. We'll do a DB Cooper. We'll open the tail doors and then throw a line out, and Davy will have to grab it as we go along. Richard, I'm back. Sorry, Luck. I don't know what happened there. I don't know what happened in the first place, and I don't know why you didn't get a notification. But about live again. I just pressed new stream, so maybe that might be why. I didn't close out and then go back. We all know, like me, you, and Davey, or me, you, and everybody. Jess won't be found where we're looking. No. I missed the live show. It's still going. If anybody knows who or where they can get hold of Wig Reeves, tell them it's still going. He says, "Damn it, I missed the live show," but the live show is still going. I don't know how I can. Well, I don't do anything. If anybody could go onto my old show and then leave a comment for Wig and say, "I'm still live." Just the three of us. We can make it if we try. Just the three of us. It will all work out, but positive of it. Yep, it will all work out. That's right. Uh-oh. Retracting messages. Things are, yeah, makes me laugh at this. So I was talking about the why not historical, why not maiden, reverie. Why not those sort of words used to describe the ending as opposed to just fun, prank, epic, Hollywood, and I'm reading them from the poem, so historical must be in the poem as well. And it's starting with something and then progressing from there. I need it more later than now. Like, I tell Davey pretty much every time that we talk, I don't know how Forrest did it, but I do know that Forrest didn't spend 15 years creating something just to, have it remembered as him being a fraud. There's no way, no way, never, ever, ever, ever. Major Forrest Burke fan has to have some strengths that the rest of us don't, to put up with all of this, to make something happen for everyone else, even though some of them are not being very nice at all, and to continue it. I just say stuff it then. If you can't see the good that I'm trying to do, then stuff you. And again, I don't know the chaos from the greed or whatever. So yeah, I'm awkward. Quite surprised I have slept. Yeah, you did. You told me you were off grid, but you did say occasionally. So this is part of the occasionally. The weasel. Not the mulberry bush. Oh, all right. Now you're rubbing it in, Davey. Just, those sort of images, just relaxing. Hearing the waves crashing about. It's all good, and they are absolutely stunning views that Davey has. I think he does it on purpose. Says, "Can you see this?" Got his phone and then pans around at the beautiful scenery there, and it's like, yeah, I could. Richard is in feisty mood this evening. Well, this afternoon for you, this evening for me. Um, the only thing about Davy B is when he says about the dangerous animals, that maybe snakes and spiders and sort of stuff, big kangaroos, which has made me think I'll go New Zealand instead. But no, I wish I could meet David B. I wish David B. could come over here or whatever we meet. But life gets in the way sometimes, and parody, parody, parody. It is parody. Parody. Don't know what a parody is. Yeah, we talk about that all the time. It's like, especially when we don't get good reception and that, and sometimes I try and get hold of Dave and I can't get hold of him, and he tries to get hold of me and he can't get hold of me, and then it's like, yeah, I think that was one of the first things that we found out in a dream. That manifesting thing, I've been trying it just lately, to be fair, and I get some weird. I don't normally dream, to be fair, or if I dream, I don't remember it. Sometimes when I wake up and I think, what the heck was that? What was I imagining? So, sorry about that. What was I imagining then? So, but how do we work that out? Because Davey's morning, early morning, you're in the afternoon, and I'm in the evening. So we're all dreaming at different times. Richard's giving away a lot tonight. Yeah, it's a crazy world now, and I think that reflects, what we're thinking about when we sleep or when we daydream, which is another, possible ending to the chase. Okay, waves crashing sounds good. Good place to meet. No, not a dream about Captain Kidd. Um, Jarred awake. Yeah, I was thinking about that as a. Hiya, Wig. Did anybody get hold of you? I got your message. It popped up saying you missed the live stream. And then I then go from here to try and answer your comment. So I apologise for that. But I did ask if somebody else could comment on my video to tell you I was still here. But thanks for coming. If I asked her right now and she'd tell you the truth, she thinks I'm crazy. Absolutely has no. She has faith in me as a person, but doesn't believe the whole chasing. So, yeah, you won't get her to agree about the chase. She doesn't mind me doing it, but she's doesn't understand or believe some of the stuff I say. Okay, then, yeah. The only thing is it just going to be us three? Because I won't know what you look like. I'll be going up to everybody there saying, "Well, I know who Davey B is, but who's that? Who's that? Who's that? Who's that?" Jared. Yeah. From Subway. Same. Oh snap. Yeah, there's a Mrs. Mario, but she's not, involved in the chase. Like I say, she's surprised that I did what I did, and even now do what I do. Yeah, it was one of the not one of the first things. Somebody said something when I was first in the chase, like they know who I am, they know about all my followers, this, that, and the other. I was like, what? I definitely don't have any followers, and there's only me and Yvonne. So really, I'm thinking, Denver. But in this dream, we're going to be where the waves are crashing, the sun is shining, or just about to set, probably. We're going to meet and have a chat. That would be absolutely brilliant if we could, like, meet anybody and everybody that was involved in the chase. Certainly the people that I know. But I wouldn't mind meeting people like Digging Gypsy. Who did I not know? Talked about the flip side. Mindy. There were certain people that were in the chase way before, Stephanie, way before I got involved. But I'd still like to meet those people. And obviously there were people that were left, like Sasha, Toby, Shelley, Shannon, Who's Your Sisters, Susie, those sort of people as well. Mass. man alone. Like, I would love to have met everybody in the chase, because there are times when those people got me through the poem. Some of the stuff I was finding was like, what? Let's just get let's just get normal. Let's listen to what other people are saying, and some of those bits of information, that they were talking about was in the poem. So it's like, oh well, you know, they know stuff. Yeah, Denver's a good. Yeah, Denver Airport. That's exactly the spot. Denver Airport. That was something we were talking about. You don't know what I look like. Ah, so you're Sally. That's the only person I know. You must be Sally. Um, Book me in Timber. Yeah, I'm thinking. Denver Airport was the first thing that I saw in the poem. To be fair, so no reason to either doubt that or want there to be a different place. Plus, that was where I went when I did go to America. Denver Airport on the way in, and then Casper, and then Casper, Denver Airport, then Canada, where I met that lady, young girl. Yeah, way off the deep end. Um, I mean, she's understanding in the fact that she knows why I'm doing it, but whether she can relate to it or not is a different matter. Hi, Star, how you doing? Especially when it's over. According to everyone, I get that from work. People are like, "You're crazy, man. It's finished. The man's passed away, etc., etc., etc." Not sure who you're asking about that. Hi, about lions. Them are cakes as far. Sorry to hear that. Where are you, Tim? Oh, so you don't mind road tripping with AVB, Tim? So, all we need are the finances, and me and Davey B will be in Denver. I wonder if it's, the fact that we're not US citizens that give us a different, look. I mean, Davey B solves the poem differently than me. But we don't, whilst we not disagreed, whilst we have different methods, we didn't discount, either. We just, got on and talked. But it seems that it doesn't matter which method that somebody puts forward. Somebody else's method is the right one, and they're not prepared to listen. Okay, then. So what we'll do is I think we start at the East Coast and work our way around to the West Coast, and anybody that's sort of like up or above or below that line will have to meet in the middle. Detroit to Denver. Gonna need a bigger boat. Cheers. Try and get me a green card. Do they still have them nowadays? You two have to do the same if I don't make it. I'm going to stay. I'll put in a good word for you. I could put in a good word for you here, but it wouldn't carry much weight. Okay, then we're all going around Rednecks. He's going to meet us at Denver Airport. That's a massive airport, isn't it? Denver Airport. Like crazy, crazy massive. Crazy massive. And that trip that I made is like, I wouldn't say a blur, but it's like greed for that gold must have been that much that, I hardly thought about anything else, just went and then got there and thought, what? Let's do it. Okay, whilst, this is, I know what Tim looks like. And if INFJ is who I think she is, then I know what she looks like. And then everybody else, I know what David looks like. Everyone else, I'm going to have to guess. I'll throw my hat into the ring. Absolutely, Wick. With pleasure. Like I say, my wish would be to meet everybody. Luli, 100%. Obviously, K-Pro Mike, Ben, Ashley, Josh, Street, Bill. I'm naming these people. I don't want anybody to think that anybody is, more important for me to meet than anybody, apart from Forrest, than anybody else. It's a desire to meet everybody, to be fair. And like I say, even the people that I didn't know, who had the same or different adventure that I had in the chase. I've only ever been me. Yes, I do remember the picture that you sent, INFJ. Yeah, I just understood that now. Hi, Idaho, how are you? Exactly. Hey, you guys. You had a picture on your avatar, didn't you? Am I thinking of someone else? Didn't you have a different avatar? No. So, if that was you, then yeah, I remember that. Yeah. Of course, we want to hear something crazy. More crazy than the chase. We're all waiting, Wig. It just shows, doesn't it? Everybody wants to hear something crazy. Hey, pirate. I'd recognise you anyway. You got a blue wrench. Actually, that word pirate reminds me of something. A word that I've probably mentioned earlier. Well, I'm glad to say that whilst you are my moderator, I don't feel I have as much need since you've been a moderator because everybody's behaving. The power that you have shown must make them afraid, or just respectful, I should say, not afraid. Challenge accepted. Uh-oh. We're waiting for something crazy. Is that the challenge to get everybody together? That would be a great challenge. I'm trying to think if Denver is it. No. I wonder if Denver in the middle, or is it more, towards Oklahoma and Dakota and that? Is that in the middle? Which is in the middle of the United States? Yeah, the more talk about, the better it is. I am the lead searcher in Solve, and I chose to hang with you guys. And you ought to be more like me than my friend called in the stairs of the can. Oh, so the lead searcher. Forrest said there wasn't a lead searcher, but I'll go with that if you. I appreciate you hanging with us as well. Called them the stars of the canopy. Iowa is the middle. Iowa. Trying to picture where Iowa is. Well, I've got Wichita on my mind when I read Iowa. Be right back. Nebraska is the middle. So Denver must be more west than them then. Nebraska's to the right, isn't it? Missouri. Oh, the mighty Missouri River. Denver is west, yeah. So, well, I might nip in and see my sister then, because she lives in Oklahoma, which is not too far from, well, Nebraska or Kansas. And by not too far, for me, it's a long way. You know, a few hundred miles here is a long way, but for you, it's just next door. My sister is interested in, the chase in the sense of, that I've told her what it's about, but I haven't told her much more about it. Though. Yeah, yeah, Denver is to the top end of it. And I know that because I did the Ori, Montrose area, Silverton, all the way, Mayday, going to the west and then back up, Telluride, um, many different souls in the poem. I forget Cripple Creek, Garden of the Gods, many different uh, souls. So yeah, um, I know Denver, Boulder, going all the way up from Denver into Montana to Rosebud and those sort of places, right all the way up to Blackfeet and Forest Road or something up the top near Canada some way, and the dog that waited for his master and all sorts of different things I did. Insects, 22. Don't get all of that. Might need the glasses for that bit. Too much information there, Idaho. Oh, pre-trial. I got confused with that pre-trial. Pre-trial. Southwest area of Colorado. Wow. Oop, is that the train? Hey, Otak, how you doing? Good to read you. Pirate, you have a partner in crime. You have another wrench. Destination Colorado. Yeah, sounds good to me. Denver, absolutely. Haven't seen you for a while, Candy. Haven't done any videos, which is our loss. In fact, to be fair, not many people have done. Oh, frozen again now. Done videos. Yeah, we're just thinking the same. When is Candy going to do a show? I think everything that's done in the chase is per Forrest's idea. Yeah, yeah, idea will do. Well, if we did, we would find treasure in them if we looked into reliquary chests. Are you agreeing that we should have more shows from India, or that we should look into reliquary chests? I think, yeah, to, I think we've done some of that as well, Indy, in order to find more information for the information, or more access to the information. Thought she did, didn't she? Oh, oh, maybe not. Not sure why that um, makes a difference. What were you agreeing to, Richard? That we should look into reliquary chests. Not sure what that is supposed to be answering. Hmm. So my thoughts are, yes, epic, fun, prank, Hollywood, but also, historical, maiden, reverie, those sort of words. Any chest. Yeah. So in the other stream, I was talking about people. Forrest said, "Get the hell out of there." People saying they found a chest, but they don't even put that statement into their soul. It's like, if that's your soul, then why did Forrest say, "Get the hell out of there"? Then just ignore what Forrest says and say it's a fraud. We're all still young. I'm not sure about the Ben's frame labelled religious medals. Let's see that. 2030? Wow, that's a long wait. Was that 2003? Oh, the flies are in that medal. Yeah, I was thinking about doing the Impossible poem. He was talking about swine the other day. I was thinking of the pink pig on the side of the road. Somebody painted a pig pink. That seemed like a good enough place to start. That was the only clue bit that I heard. That might be the end of it for all I know, but you're doing that to me all the time, Idaho. You're putting stuff down, I'll look at it and I'll go, what? And then it's different information. Yeah, I would love to have had a fly. Oh, well, the reason why I haven't tried the Impossible poem because I won't be able to go over there and find them anyway. I don't know if you're allowed to just say, this is where they are. Post them. Davio did the Impossible poem. Forrest poem or Ben's poem. Has he solved it? Davio, if he solved it, I want a fly. I think I'll have to look. To be fair, there's a few things that caught my attention. The 2 million hunt from Professor F, and you know, now that I know redneck is in Colorado, is it redneck? I might ask him if I look to find the flies. Actually, no. 20 miles. That's a fair way away. That would be if it was there. When you say Davio did the Impossible poem, do you mean he solved it? And do you mean Ben's or do you mean Forrest's? I know there's a Indian Creek, which is somewhere near Silvergate and Golden Gate or something. Yeah, it's not as easy as I don't know. It's easier than Forrest's poem, isn't it? It's difficult. Tim, if you can do Forrest's poem, I'm sure you can do Ben's. It's in the pre-12. Okay, let's not claim to be Whig. Unfortunately, I'm not looking for anything anymore. I literally stopped looking before it was found. Something then to chase. Forrest is going to make it happen. You know, it wasn't a chest, even though I went out there. It wasn't a chest. There was a chest involved, but there was something more than a chest in the poem. My brain is Out of all the people in the chase, Tim, you must be the only one that found something tangible, real, when you went on your travels. Whilst people say they have the answer, you're probably the only one that found physical evidence, if that's the right thing to say. So, yeah, you deserve to have a fried brain for doing all that. Yeah, I know you found quite a bit. Like I said, there's no point me doing that because I won't be able to go and find any of it, to be fair. How does that help Idaho if it's not about a chest? So Forrest did something for. He didn't do something for one person, in my opinion. Although he was looking for one person, he did something for everybody, even if that meant doing something for himself. So that chest would only affect one person, if that was the case, if that's what it was all about. But Forrest did something much greater, and much more unbelievable than just "Hi, Fendi, how you doing?" Just hiding the chest for someone to find. I know that feeling, but I haven't met anybody. But I understand what you're saying. I was looking for answers. I had no limitation as to what I was looking for. I wasn't looking for a trove. I wasn't looking for a chest. I was looking for answers in the poem, and in the poem there were many answers that led to many different places and many different treasures. So I had to find one, in my opinion, that answered the information that Forrest gave. So if not for my name, I would have nothing. Why and how could that possibly be worth a statement that Forrest would make? And then I would add all those up to something that I would find in the poem. So I had no limitations and no expectations about what to find other than information that Forrest Fenn gave, and then proceeded from there. So I wasn't looking for anything, just trying to work out. Forrest said to hear me all and listen good, and he was going to hint to us. So I was trying to work out what were the hints, what was I listening to, and how do I get that information. And crazy information, crazy that people probably won't believe or wouldn't believe if I told them 3 years ago. Just wouldn't believe it. And I keep saying this, but Dave is my sounding board. Doing it on my own was crazy. Hard to believe. But somebody else seeing it as well doesn't make it so bad. Yeah. So people are putting out videos, and I wonder why, like, the subject matter is what it is, and it's hard to know whether people know more than they're saying, or are coincidentally talking about important stuff. Yeah, I ask that question all the time. Well, I don't ask that question. I say I don't know how he did it. And that word impossible does, like, it's impossible. I don't care how long Forrest had. It's like 15 years doesn't seem long enough to do. So whilst you look at the poem in the way that you do, Tim, there are different ways of looking at that poem, get lots of different information. So if that is one way of looking at it, that you're looking at it, and then you do Troy's version, then you do just letters, then you do the other version, then you look for the law wheel, then you do the anagrams, then you do all types of different solutions, and they all tell you something. It's crazy. They're very, very, very believable. Even, things like the mirror. When you think about what a mirror means, the synonym of it, and the end of a rainbow, and those sort of things. When you look at those synonyms, it just blows your mind that Forrest could tell us something by telling us nothing. Yes, I did a video about that. So I used, can't remember his name now. Atreyu, was it? So a picture of Atreyu in something that looked like the Hoodoo's landscape, New Mexico or Wyoming, whatever, on his horse going through there. Because that's what it is. The poem is never ending. Ever. Never ending. And hence the stop searching. Like, as I say to Davey, you can find the answer is the answer, in my opinion. The answer is the answer. You find the answer, that's the answer. And if you find the answer straight away, you miss out on all the other stuff. So there are answers in the poem. That won't change. But there is lots of information in the poem. Each time you read it tells you something different. So for you, Tim, you would go to a different place and find something different. Whilst that is different information with a different, I'm not going to say the word proxy, but whilst you find something, it doesn't get you, it's not related to that answer that you get in the end, if you see what I mean, if you understand what I'm saying. Caterpillar, or talk about caterpillar and the flutterby. So even that statement, a butterfly becomes a flutterby. Hi, Bill, how you doing? I'm missing all this. Don't just rhetorical journey. A lot more than I'm saying, but now I have to pay the price for what I have said. Uh-oh. Unfortunately, that is the case for all of us. We all know a lot more than we are saying. You may, however, be correct in what you're saying, and we may be incorrect, but only Forrest knows. And, if I do a stream like this, my first thought is, I wonder if Forrest is in chat. Yeah. So, again, that's about the chest, and it doesn't. Do you think FF had a hand in word hippo? Because absolutely. Were those words put there in order to help this happen? I don't know. And it was done, I think, in my memory, someone in Australia. So I'm thinking, Davey might know him, but no. But I think it's easier to believe that Forrest did have a hand in it because it would help to make it happen. The only thing I'm unsure about is who led me to that app. I can't remember. I wish I knew. I don't know how I ended up using that app, whether somebody pointed me to it or I just stumbled on it, because that is the go-to that I used. No, they don't work nearly as well, and some people that I'm talking to talk about, like, they go on Google and just look up a few words. It's like, now if you go on Word Hippo, you're looking up for 1,000 words. Well, Google will give you, like, maybe 30 or 50. And I think Word Hippo is possibly, well, more probable, forest related. The only thing I don't understand is why Hippo. Yeah, no, I could understand. Yeah, I don't understand um, Hippo. Just no. Although that was what my ex-wife gave to me as a complimentary toy. Cody is Bill. Correct. I hope you're saying correct to me, meaning that you understood what I was saying. But hungry, hungry Hippo. What to plant creams. Oops, there goes another rubber tree. So Carlson read to say there was going to be a change the year the final retrieval that on the tape changed from the narrative 2022. That was it. That was a statement. Absolutely a statement. But again, it won't. Forrest said, "Who says I can't affect the future?" So, from maybe before the chase started, let's go to 1988. From 1988 onwards, Forrest was going to affect the future. I believe that, he succeeded. People say time travel, this, that, and the other, but I believe he has affected the future and has given hope. All those things that he said. Yes, so there is, part of the answers were, if it weren't for my name, I would have nothing. So what and who was that referring to? So, I don't think I'm guessing any names. I think, there's information that gives you names. And, crazy, crazy stuff. Love the Stones. Well, take the chest and leave them. No, that was Bones. If you found the Stones, take the chest, leave my bones. The Rolling Stones. What was Forrest Future? Attention. Well, sound like Street then. Forrest was ambivalent whether they're found or not. Forrest talked about the asterisk. So that means, to be known, not unknown. Hmm. He was supposed to take it with him. According to Douglas Preston, he was going to be the one. Is there a way of taking it with you and, leaving it for others? And from where that's come from? See, man. Since class. Yeah, I agree with you, Idaho, but I don't know how that changes forest effect in the future. Giving people hope out of depression and those sort of things. If it weren't for my name, not even them glasses you're wearing, or that flag, or a wrench. Your can means you got things. Means you got things. Is that a Spanish word, Richard? I've heard of. No, I can't say tacan. Was it? I can't remember. No. Okay. No, I can't remember now. No, I don't know that word. Oh, tactical radar. Oh, that's very similar to the LORAN. What are you trying to say, Russell? I don't believe you asked that question. What are you trying to say? I think it's a definite statement. Now, Fendi, what are you trying to do? This is from that code you got, isn't it? What Russian? No, that's not Russian. I was trying to read it, Fendi. That was a bit like. That's hard to explain, so I won't. Oh, Pirate already understood it. We got rid of it. Oh, that counts me out. I wasn't even around then. Who says it's found in 2016? No, Fendi does. You must have read more than me then. Very popular indeed. Oh, you put it back. How did you get 2016 out of that? You can't read it. Spark plug. Well, if you talk about the chest and you talk about the gallery, isn't that a man-made structure? Let's do that YouTube channel. The host often points at himself. Hi, Zozo. Well, all of this definitely counts me out because not 2016, not 2006. Dude. Very quick-witted, pirate. Very quick-witted. And so when I look at souls, and don't think that I haven't, thought about all of those places and all of those souls. Forrest will tell you I've given too many. That some don't mean nothing and some do. Once you use the information that Forrest gave, you have to throw them out, but you have to throw them out accordingly. There is a chest and there is a secret treasure. And Forrest was diabolical. So there are different statements that Forrest makes, and they relate to whatever you're supposed to be looking for. Once you do that, you have to throw out, as good as the solve is, you have to throw it out because if it's a man-made structure or it's not in water or it's not able for something to be 200 feet and many 500 feet, it's below 5,000 feet and above 10,200 feet. Even that 5,000, 10,200, there's a place that fits those two levels exactly. Mustangs. Champions. Even that, the Stoof.com website is similar to the Entity in Endgame. Poke Salad, love that song. Elvis. If I can 88. So, what about the second poke? Mustang. Did anybody find that lake? Well, the fact that Douglas said he knew of the Arizona car park in 1995 and he saw a draft of the poem and thought it was too easy. The money pit. We're going from 2010 to 2025. In the year 2025. Oh, I don't know. Red Rider. And the red robin comes. Bop, bop, bop. There's a Clint Eastwood one if ever there was one. 1988. Forrest said, "There's a way to know. There's a way to know." So whoever the solver finder is should know. Should know. How did Jack Stoof? Douglas is not Jack Stoof. And it's Jonathan Stoof. Jack the Finder is a shy guy from, some say the east, I think from back east. I'm sure he said back east. Forrest said back east, but even from the east. Call me a monkey. I could have called you a cab. You're a monkey. Oh, that was a scary one. So I even said that as well. That was scary though. Rambling Pam did something about the waters and sent Forrest an email about the shadow that was on that video. Islands in the stream, that is what we are. Thanks, Luck. Thanks for being here. Yeah, I've got to go soon because work in the morning. I will have 4 hours sleep. Not good. KFO got me. So we were told. It was a weird marriage, apparently, because only searchers went. The game is rigged. So I'm going to put air in my tyres over today. Oh, funny on so many levels that is. Although that must mean you're English. The game is rigged. Inflation. Love it. Yeah, Luck, take care. Don't forget, we're meeting at the Crashing Waves, and I think Forrest talked about inflation or inflated or dark or certainly talked about gas. Yes, he did. Yeah, see you, Richard. Thank you. I will have to go soon myself, so you don't, I don't have any questions. Good. Wear a pink carnation or something. Yeah, we pay for what God has given us now. For air in the tyre. Yeah, I'm going to go sleep for 4 hours and then get up and go work. But it's a pleasure to come on, to be fair. Especially, like-minded individuals. I haven't any problem with anybody in the chase. I just feel like, Forrest told us all to think nice thoughts, so let's not get overboard with the insulting people and calling people fraud. Thanks for moderating, Pirate. Once again, another good job. Sorry about the first stream. I don't know what was up with that. It went froze on me. I didn't know that it did. Thank you, Richard. I was still moving, but obviously people noticed that I wasn't. I was actually dancing for it. Here's your hundreds and hearts. Idaho, you have a lot of buffalo. A lot of buffalo. You have a lot. If you know what buffalo meant, that would make sense. But you have a lot of facts. So I thank everybody for being in the stream. Oh, 29? Wasn't expecting that. Ah, is that tooth? Yes, I do. Who Banksy? We talk about saying Banksy. Is that tooth wig? I'm not sure what thoth is. Tooth. I'd see a dentist if your tooth was hurting. Really cool. Okay. Yeah. All good. I'm always ready. I was born ready. So thank you for watching. I appreciate all the comments. Tooth hurt. Tooth hurt. Tooth hurty. Ah, Mr. Fenn. I only have 3 teeth left. Oh no. That's all that rum. And all that yo-ho-ho stuff. That's 3:30. Okay, so thanks for spending time with me. I know you've probably got better things to do. But I'm thinking, fun, epic, Hollywood, prank, historical, maiden, reverie, end of rainbow, etc., etc., etc. Those sort of words. For what, Forrest? I can't get over. Well, I can't get over the poem in the first place, but to do the unthinkable, basically, it's crazy, crazy. Too much fun. Absolutely, can't be too much fun. But Forrest was just having fun. That's what he said, and he thinks it's funny, not because Forrest told us the answers. And if he didn't tell us the answer, he was telling us how to find the answer. And it was important to use that information if you were to follow in those footprints. And be at the end of the rainbow. I think Forrest told us everything that we needed to know. And you have to have faith in a maverick. That's what he said. So my faith is still strong. Davy B's, his is still strong. According to Lark INFJ, theirs is still strong. So, if we all believe, maybe Forrest will make it happen. How do you think Solver feels if they know they are the butt of the joke? Well, I think if you have faith in Forrest, I think the last laugh will be his. And if Forrest is laughing, then the Solver will be laughing, I should think. So, I have no doubt whoever the Solver is fully aware of what's going on. And I don't think whoever the Solver is will be too concerned about what other people imagine. Yeah, that other people imagine. That's another word, imagination. You know, the ending can be full of imagination. Thanks, Barplug. Do you believe only one person truly figured it all out? Depends what you mean by figured it all out. There's some subchapter essays that go with that. So, do you believe only one person truly figured it all out? I believe that Forrest got the information that somebody found the treasure. So, I'm not sure. It depends what you mean by that statement. But I believe that somebody told Forrest the right information. Hey, Bill, yeah, I enjoyed that. What was it? Can't remember. That little animal, anyway. Can't remember what it was. Is it odd, is it? Raccoon. Yeah, I think pretty on point that was. Okay. Thank you. It's not going to be that good Sunday. I don't like working Sunday, but Sunday has jazz fusion. I hate it. I've got 2 hours of that. So, yeah, Saint Nick, it was a raccoon. And I enjoyed that video. Not because of the raccoon, the words, although it sounded very different than Bill does normally. But thanks again. Well, could be worse, could be the Lone Ranger. The idea for me was to solve the poem. Not find a chest, well, find anything, not find anything, just to solve the poem, try to follow 9 clues, solve the poem. And then it was about, Forrest said something ends a chase, and can he affect future? Those things were important, but he also said, can I make it happen? Sitting here by my juniper fire in my reverie, to a place where even memory hasn't been. All those things were in my mind when I was trying to understand what the poem was saying. So yes, you all have a great evening and a great weekend. I'm going to hit the hay, as they call it, or go to the land of Nod, or those sort of things. Just don't stop when I say when. Just don't stop when I say when. You normally stop when you say when. Week. Bear in mind, there's hopefully going to be a meetup at some point in time. So, let's try and make it in a place where most people can get to. I own the trove, Bill. Go play. Oh dear. Bill's a lot smarter than people give him credit for, to be fair. Stop to get enough, Michael Jackson. Yeah, enough. There's a word. Don't stop till you get enough. I think that's when I stopped. Then a few more emails, and then I think that was it. Uh-oh. Oh no, assumptions. Yeah, it doesn't matter who is who, does it really? The point is, hopefully we're in this to help Forrest make it happen, and then whoever the solver is will find out that, well, not we'll find out because I already know that it's something amazing, or should know that it's something amazing. Uh, well, I don't think it's a good idea for that to be the case if Dave is. You don't Terry Scant and get out of there. It's just, Forrest says get the heck out of there or hell out of there or whatever. Takes it literal. So if that's the case, then there has to be a reason. There has to be a reason why Forrest would say that. And there is no reason to, just get the chest and leave. Oh, Michael Jackson tonight. I'm definitely going. Thanks, everybody. Take care. To get over the rainbow to get to the bridge, exactly, yeah, bridge. But I think the end of the rainbow is something, a little bit more, well, a lot more. So, hundreds to you. Take care, everyone. Enjoy yourself over there. I know it's early evening for you. It's way past bedtime for me. David B, if you're still around, I'll try and catch up with you whenever you get online. You get in touch with me. Thanks, Richard. You're great too. I'm not shy in coming forward, but there are people that I have great respect and admiration for in how they interact with us human beings, and some people who, you can be critical to other people, but you don't have to be offensive. Thanks, Idaho. I appreciate your information. Ciao. Take care, everyone. Hopefully, see you soon.